Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of I Just Talk About Whatever Interests Me. So this particular video is about my LP collection and that disc washer that you saw me demonstrate. You saw me demonstrate the Spin Clean Mark II in a prior video. Well, yesterday I drove up to the thrift shops in Placerville out in El Dorado County and I bought a bunch of records for $1.29 each. I have a very eclectic taste when it comes to LP collecting. If it looks interesting, I will buy it. I do not discriminate by genre. I just like interesting record jackets. And I'm kind of getting more bold and buying records that looked kind of crappy as far as the condition goes. So we're gonna kind of go through some of these records that I got yesterday and do a before and after of the cleanliness of the most dirty copies and see how they turn out afterwards. So without further ado, we're gonna flip the camera around and we're just gonna kind of talk about each record. I bought this record because I liked that old school early color TV featured on there, and it's just hearkening back to another time. You could never be a child and buy a toy cap gun that looks like a real gun anymore. We got my cat here coming to see. He's interested in records too. Murray, you are ruining my camera shot right now. So I would have never bought this under any circumstance that it was only less than $2. Come on, cat. As you can see, the spine of the record is completely split open. I'm wanting to make a video right now. I know you want love and affection, but this is important. This is a part of my hobbies here, and you were, because of the basically YouTubing is nothing more than a hobby. It's not profitable, and you're not like 100,000 followers here. People, are you even watching? Is this even interesting? Seeing my cat rub his head on a chair? Okay, this is not what this video is about though. We're talking about records here. So I got this at the Snowline thrift shop on El Dorado off of 50 in Placerville. So we're gonna forte the condition as soon as I pull it out of the jacket. I can't do that one-handed and film at the same time. Your children deserve the very best. Give them RCA Victor Bluebird records. Fun entertainment for growing girls and boys. So if you're like me and you grew up going to the thrift shop buying records cheaply and you found a copy that you were interested in and it was missing the lining sleeve, you just steal it from another one, such as I have done here. This particular record did not have a liner sleeve. I tried to find a period correct RCA sleeve, but I didn't really want to dig too long for that, so I just got this white one that was in good condition. Look at how dirty that record is. Some scuff marks there, just fingerprints. And that's a bad scratching right there. That's gonna be affecting the sound quality for sure. This record is just terrible. I like this Bluebird Records label though. Very cool. Let's flip it over to the other side. Just as bad. Look at that dust and dirt and just grime and all the scratches. So if you know anything about record collecting, oh man, look at that. That's bad focus right there. Look at that scratch. There's a lot of scratches. There's another bad one right there. Those ones are really going to affect play. Oh, look at that. That's just a light scuff. That'll play through that. There's another bad one right there. So we're gonna run this through the disc washer and do the before and after. We'll start off with this one. So this is after going through the bath. This record was not adult owned. My goodness, you could even see way more scratches now that it's clean. But the fingerprints are pretty much gone. Oh man. we knew what we were getting into when we bought this. It is much cleaner, so that it just kind of revealed all the, man, it's sad. I am sure this video will be probably flagged if I play this because there's probably copyrighted music, but we have to do a demonstration of this on the old hi-fi. So as scratched as it appears, I mean, it's got some crackle, but for a record that's like 60 plus years old and has not been handled with kid gloves, is that the right terminology? You knew what I meant. Basically, I'm impressed, folks. I mean, I'm not joking around here. I bought this one as well. Art Linkletter had a TV show called Kids Say the Darndest Things on TV back in the 60s. Really good personal friend of Walt Disney. It's got kind of a bad bend in the jacket right here. But on the bonus, it is signed in pen by Art Linkletter, and you can tell that he signed it in person because he really dug into the jacket right there on that little flourish of his signature. So we're going to open this up now and just show you how disgusting this copy is. This one looks like it got stored with that part of the record sticking out of the sleeve. Look at that dust line, and it's just got a lot of contaminants. The record itself is shockingly scratch free, and that is pretty much both sides as well. Dang it, can't do this one-handed. It's pretty clean. This is like a spoken word record, which is not my favorite. But for $1.29 and signed by an early TV guy, and you know, you can't beat the price. So we're gonna run this through and do the before and after as well. It got pretty much everything off. It's a little scuffed across that part, but dang. Let's see the other side. Oh, come on. This is not easy to do one-handed, folks. Most of that is just not even, it's like the residue from the record solution didn't come off all the way, but it's like all the dirt's pretty much off of it. So that's another record cleaned. Put it on the shelf. Will we even listen to it? Maybe, probably not though. Until next time. I just had to talk about this one too. I love steam engines and steam trains, and this is just so cool. A study in high fidelity sound, sounds of a vanishing era, railroad sounds, steam and diesel. Audio fidelity. The jacket on this one is just, I mean, it's pretty good. Railroad sounds, steam and diesel. And then I love records because if you got all these technical information and liner notes, technical data, stereophonic. So we're gonna pop this out of the sleeve and we'll just do a bonus cleaning of this one because if this one's just too cool. I might put this one on next. Just got a lot of grease and fingerprints from people not handling it properly. Some grazing there. So let's run it through and see how it comes out. The record bath did not get off some of that grime, but it got off the majority of it. Oh man, look at that. That is nasty. But it does look better. So we're gonna demo this now on the old hi-fi, and I highly doubt that train sounds are copyrighted, so I can show a longer clip of it. And it's so old, it even predates having zip codes. New York 19 NY. So this is early 1960s or earlier. Here's an artifact that I got for under $2 that's older than your parents. That steam engine and steam whistle blow makes me so happy. I don't know about you, but I just love a good locomotive. Until next time, folks. See you then.